good evening. So today here I'm in the evening at Joggers Park, and I'm making this video today because there was a very interesting conversation which took place in one of the groups, which led me to making this video, inspired me. Was when I found earthing, the word which brought me to earthing was the word grounding. And I did a lot of research, I did a lot of reading up on Google and saw a lot of YouTubes on grounding. And that's when I came across the word earthing. And I always ask the question, what is the difference between grounding and earthing? And what I read was a lot of people call um, grounding also earthing. But when after I understood and I read everything what Clint Ober and his research work and everything, I understood was that, for example, if I'm wearing shoes and I hug a tree, the bark of a tree and hold it tight, I get that energy, I feel grounded. And especially I've heard about the root chakras, the crystal, the stone therapy, everything which keeps you grounded when you're meditating. There are a lot of stones which are there. I'm not too aware of it, but what I read and I've come across through people, and this is what keeps you grounded, And but then I said no. There's a difference between grounding and earthing. Earthing is you need to have your skin connected or touching the earth, getting the electrons from that, and that is earthing. You need to have the negative charge from the earth coming into your body, for which you need to have your bare skin touching it. So if you're hugging a tree and if you remove your shoes and stand in the place where there is mud around the tree, then you are earthing. And if the tree bark is absolutely dried, so it is not conductive. So now I've understood, and that's what I want to tell people, is there's a difference between grounding in the spiritual sense, and earthing in the scientific sense, So when you're earthing, you're automatically grounding. And when you're grounding, you may not necessarily be earthing. You may do your meditation sitting at home, holding the crystals or whatever the therapies are, the different healing therapies, but you will not be earthing. So this is what I wanted to share, the difference between earthing and grounding, which actually led me to earthing and the science behind earthing and the healing process of earthing. Have a lovely day and God bless. Happy earthing.